Hey guys, welcome back to Fixin It, and today we're going to change the rear differential on this 2013 Lincoln MKX. Alright guys, jack up the car, remove the wheel, and start by removing the caliper bracket, the rotor, taking off this axle nut. And you could actually take off the bearing hub. The last time we tried to do that, it was a bear trying to get the bearing hub off. So we wind up taking the whole spindle out. So you need to unscrew it from here. These two guys on top, these guys, and then the spindle will come out. You need to put some jack up, put pressure on the spring so it stays in place. We're probably going to tie it up just for safety reasons. You don't want this thing flying at you. So let's do this. To take off the caliper, that's a 13 millimeter on top. And then you have this thing over here that you use a 13 to take this part off. But this one kind of got stripped last time we did it. So we're just going to use a vice grip to loosen it up. These you're gonna hang them up here. You don't want to let it hang by the hose because you might mess up the brake line there. So just somehow hang it up here someplace. All right, to take off this bracket, you need to take off this 15 millimeter and this one over here. All right, now we can take off the bracket and the rotor. I notice your here is a heater. He got cold. Forgot this thing got the little Torx thing. I never put these on, but I need to take that off. There you go. We need to disconnect the sensor. It's held down there, I think, with an 8 millimeter. But the last time we did this, it broke, so we're just gonna disconnect it. Disconnect over here someplace. We strapped the spring when we take everything off. I'm afraid, just for safety, it may not go anywhere. But anyway, the thing is plugged in right there. That ABS sensor.
Jesus Christ! And the clip's on top of the goddamn thing too. Oh no, it's not right here.
All right, guys, we got a jack. Just putting tension on the spring. He has a 21 wrench over here, and this is a 24.
Oh, you know what? This slides off, remember?
Yeah, that's right.
It comes down and slides off, yeah.
So that was a 21. The other side is a 13 if you need to hold it. But yeah, this whole thing is going to slide over this way, right?
Yeah.
But we need to take off some of this stuff on top first. All right, guys. This is these two are 18s. These are 15s. These four. Huh?
Gotta hold the back of it.
Oh, this what are the bolts in the back?
Yeah.
So this bolts you need to hold in the back. Don't forget, take this bracket off. That's a 10 millimeter. That's for the emergency brake. All right, we're gonna loosen this. This is 18 there, and the back side is 21. I don't know if you can see.
You need a wrench, right?
Yeah, wrench for the back. Is it out?
Yeah.
There you go. All right, guys, we're back up in the air. This spring has no tension on it, and this This is, you hear the donkey? Anyway, this is ready to come out. So the whole thing is finally got it loose from here. So I'm waiting for this guy to stop messing around. Let's go. There you go. Now the axle. There you go.
Did it pop? That should be it.
There you go. Oh, get the thing. Get the thing for the drippage. There you go.
You grab me a rag.
Got it.
I still want that to drip all over the place.
All right. All right, throw some heat on these bolts. All right, a little heat. Next, you got to disconnect the drive shaft. It's held down by four 13 millimeters. Right out. Okay.
Oh, there's a little tab on it or something.
Oh, there you go. Alright, you just lay it right on the exhaust. Alright guys, we got to disconnect the sway bar. It has to come out of here. So this is 15. And there's a hex in the middle here. Now you can hold this thing, because we just try to do it and it just spins, okay? Okay, next you got to take off those two 50 millimeter nuts on that side. And also on that side. And he's still working on the sway bar link over here. All right, guys, the sway bar is just hanging there by the exhaust. So next we need to finish taking these bolts out of the front. I think we took two out. We got to take out two more. And then we're gonna take out these on the side. These on the other side there, and then take out.
I want to just take out those big bolts right out of the fucking back of it.
What's the other one? The other bolt that needs to come out. This
You know
one
what I
right
mean?
here. This one right here. This one. Those came right out.
Nice. Don't take them all. That's oh, we can just drop it out of there. We don't have to hear it. It's still thread. I can see it. Oh wow, look at this shit, dude.
Nice. Now you can take that bracket off. All right, time to take out the three from this side. And then hopefully separate this and slide the whole thing over and down. All right, we took out that other bolt and the bracket. So now the only thing that's really holding it is this axle that we need to separate from here. And then the whole thing should come out. All right, guys, I wanted to show you, you need to unplug it. It's right on top. He unplugged it because this thing was making all kinds of noises. And once he unplugged it, it stopped making noises. And he's been driving it front wheel drive for a while. So make sure you do that, and make sure you disconnect, where is it? This vent tube needs to get disconnected. So other than that, we have the axle out of the rear. And we just have it tied up over here so it doesn't fall down. But so we just gotta disconnect this, and that's it. Bring it out. All right, guys. You got the new one. Well, not new one, a used unit, and that costs $1,000 used. That's the old one. So this is, you know, where you plug it in. So And this is where the vent tube goes in. Make sure you take a picture of this because you're gonna need it to program it. They say this is supposed to be programmed. Feels good. Yeah, this one you could, I don't know if you could hear it, but
That one's nice and tight, the new one, right?
yeah, this one's smooth. Alright, he's putting these seals on there. Alright guys, we have this pry bar just holding it up there. But it's pretty much in, the axle's almost all the way in. And that's it. We just gotta throw some brackets on and that's it. Keep going. He's shaking the Loctite. So
You pick.
okay, make sure you put some Loctite on the bolts that go into the drive shaft. Drive shaft is on. Those bracket, you know, screws or whatever bolts are on. He's putting in the sway bar. These guys are on. So we get in there. All right, just putting some diff fluid, gear oil. All right, guys, everything's put back together. Don't forget to plug it in from top and put in the vent hose that goes on top also. This is back in the floor. I got the jack lifting the suspension. So you need to line all this stuff up. All right, guys, we got everything back together. This was a little bit, this could be a little pain in the ass because you have to like lift over the jack and line up all the bolts and everything. So it's good to have a friend to help you out. But I think this gets torqued to 250. What else? That's it. Let's go take this for a ride and see if that rear makes noise. All right. Let's see if the rear makes noise. Fingers crossed.
Works.
All right. It's quiet. All right, that's it, guys. I hope this video helped you out. Like and subscribe. Talk to you guys later. Take care.